The Monstera in my office is getting fairly large, taking up a lot of space, so I'm going to do some trimming and propagation. What we have is 3 separate plants, each of which has 7 to 8 leaves. You want to cut between 2 nodes. So the node is a slight swelling of the stem. At the node, you have either a leaf coming out or small root buds or aerial roots. So we have one node here, another node here with the root coming out, and another node here. So for propagation, you want to trim between 2 nodes. Ideally, the section you trim off will have 2 nodes so that you have multiple locations at which the roots can grow from for the new plant. But you can do just 1 node. I'm going to use a razor to make this cut because I want to make sure that I am slicing the stem instead of crushing it. Also, with a razor, you get a really nice, clean cut that's going to heal up very well. I'm also going to trim off just a few of these very oldest leaves that are sticking out the furthest. They're pretty beat up and they're taking up a lot of space. Now the trimmed Monstera fits much better into the space that I have for it. I'm going to trim off these aerial roots. You can leave them on. They should, once you put them in water, perhaps peel a little bit, turn white, put out new roots. But you don't need to leave them, and these are far too big to put in any sort of water container. Place your cuttings in a place where they'll get lots of sunlight, but not a lot of direct sunshine. So this is a couple weeks in. You can see the cut has healed up very nicely. And the exciting thing is you can see a new leaf coming along right here, a new leaf bud just starting to form. There is an aerial root here and it's not going into soil. I think I'm gonna go ahead and trim it off. I don't want the plant wasting energy putting into this root when it could be putting energy into the new leaf. We'll also check on the cuttings that I put in water. You can see here through the plastic multiple new roots coming out of the nodes. A few more weeks in and we've got some good roots coming out down here. Pretty significant root mass here. Both very large ones like this and a lot of really small ones. I think these are going to grow fairly well in soil. And I'm going to combine the cuttings with several other Monsteras. This one has gotten far too large for its pot. This small one by itself as well. Here, I want to add it. But I'm kind of realizing that Monsteras look a lot better with several plants in a single pot. I'm going to place a few rocks in the bottom, put some extraction sand just for the bottom inch or so. What I want to do is make sure that it doesn't get really soggy in the bottom. And then for the rest of it, I'm just going to mix regular potting soil and the same sand to get a nice mixture that'll drain well, but also hold some water.